Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Today, fatherhood. This for the fathers right here.
Finally, we get a day.
Yeah,
man. Happy
we in and out.
We get a couple of hours.
Happy Father's Day to everyone. All the fathers,
Word.
man.
Absolutely, man.
At the end
Real
of
rap.
At the end of the day, this is a made-up holiday, but we still salute the fathers, not just on this day, but every day. We salute the fathers and we big up, and we feel like, in the grand scheme of things, we don't really get the credit that we do. So we just want
It be like that sometimes.
We just want to do a little dedication
All
for
the
the
time.
fathers, man. Let you know, yeah, man. Look, man, we understand. We all fathers. We understand, and we appreciate y'all, man. And we know the struggle, man. But fatherhood, man. Being a father in 2023. Talk about fatherhood in 2023.
Man. As of right now, I want to say just trying to do your best to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And try to answer the call, man. And most importantly, just like inherit focus and dish that off to your kid to really be focused now, and due to the way that things are, because the times is different now than
Absolutely.
Totally different.
when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying? And we always get here and we it's just always be a bad thing somehow. You know what I'm saying? Because we lose the fathers every day. You know what I'm saying? Due to the violence, future fathers with the young kids or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And fathers that have been here and doing it, you know what I'm saying, for a long time, which is grandfathers and our fathers. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta try to, continue to push positivity into our kids right now due to the way that things are with the new age in 2023. So that's my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing.
Well, for me, I think being a father in 2023 is just being there. You know what I mean? Just that, having that reassurance of my dad's here. My dad's coming to do this. He's going to pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, our kids need that. You know what I mean? I don't want my kids being raised by YouTube and tablets and, you know what I mean? Like, these fake images you see all day that they throw at you. Like, nah, that's my dad. That's my superhero. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like we should be celebrated for.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough being a father in 2023. Like you said, you got a whole technology era that we didn't grow up on. So that's one thing. So if you're not real active in your kid's life, like you said, man, YouTube, social media, TikTok, all that can raise
Rap
your
music.
kids. Music, all that can raise your kids. But also we're in a tough time in 2023 because we're in an age where not just being a father, but being a black father, being a black man. We're in an age where we're in a time where they're trying to devalue, they're trying to demasculate the black man. So they're trying to make the black male seem feminine. So you're growing up in an age where you're trying to be a father. You're trying to show them a strong black male figure in our cases. And you got society and media trying to do everything to try to devalue us and put us in dresses and you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not give us these strong images of black men, trying to find all these ways to kind of make us look less.
Or even worse is you got, whatever media is telling our women, you don't need a man.
Exactly.
We don't need, you can do this by yourself.
You don't need a man or you don't need a black man. Either one or two.
But all of this stuff that we talking about is coming off things that wasn't to the highest level when we was coming up as a kid. When we had to see shit regular. We had to, look in the dictionary. We had to look in the phone book. Things of that nature. Now you go into the palm of your hand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This device right here is where we seeing it at and where our kids are seeing it at. So that's why it's more important to make sure that you on top of that. If you got a boy, man, let him know that you gonna be a man. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you believe in, you feel what I'm saying? But so that because TikTok and things of that nature that has these kids' attention will someday, in all actuality, be raising them. If you're not even rapping to them, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, I take pride in, to go get my son from school, you know what I'm saying? Because that be our little time that we have, besides other time, when he want to hang out with me. Right. You know, because now it's when the kids want to hang out with you. For real. Because they like, man, I want to go to my friend's house, man. Dad, you drop me off. You know what I'm saying? So I take pride in that. And I let him know. I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I also know coming from school all day and, you know, you getting in the car, same thing. I used to get on a bus. I ain't really do too much talk. I put my Walkman on. I fall asleep. So my motherfucker wake me up. Or if I fall asleep. So I understand, you know, you have a long day drain, but you always try to instill some thought into them and some positive words towards anything that has to deal with them. Why you going to school? You know what I'm saying? To make yourself better and things of that nature. So it's hard for some fathers. And then you got to think about the kids that lost their father. Yeah. Think about the kids that can't see their father due to jail and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you got to take your blessings, man, for real. And I be telling him that, man, like, there's some kids in your classroom that lost their father, so be happy that your father here picking you up.
Yeah. A lot of times you take that stuff for granted.
You can't take that for granted.
Either father's gone, father's got life. They don't got, and you don't understand how that can affect young men, young kids, like especially boys and particularly like that. Man, that has a big. You know, that's a big impact on their life and their upbringing. And sometimes if they hold on to certain bitterness, that sticks with them forever, man. And that leads to them then following that same path. And we got to get out of that right there, man.
That's just like kind of like instant trauma. You still got to deal with it and live with it. Absolutely. And you taking that to your next relationship. And just bad.
Like some people seen their father get shot and killed in front of them. Like imagine the trauma that is as a little kid. You know, so you gotta think, and then that anger that you have towards the world, like you want to kill everything because you know they took your dad. You know, so that turn it could turn you out. It could turn you out the wrong way if you don't have the right people there to right village there to kind of point you in the right direction, man. That the village goes far.
Yeah, it definitely does.
You know, I know we're acknowledging fathers right now, but you know, without my village, a family, friends, close friends, you know, that help and assist as you got to navigate and do all this stuff, it wouldn't be possible. Yeah. You know, for me and my kids, you know, for us to
more importantly, their mothers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'm
absolutely. Now we definitely support the queens. We definitely salute them and appreciate
the aunts, the grandmothers.
Yeah, we appreciate everything they do. But why has society made it to where Mother's Day is a big deal when Mother's Day come around?
Oh, nigga, hell yeah.
And
you know that?
And then
look at the commercials.
Yeah, it's big.
Look at the commercials, dog. I seen Kohl's commercials recently coming up with motherfucking Nike slides and shit like that. So, you know, tool belts and shit.
For the dads?
With Mother's Day, yeah.
Yo, I ain't seen one Father's Day ad.
Man, I seen a Kohl's joint, man. I think Kohl's probably the only person that put something up.
Yeah.
They had a motherfucking little outfit for motherfucker, and the footwear ended with a Nike slide.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, my point exactly. Why is it that Father's Day doesn't get the same push as Mother's Day gets in society? And this has been like this. It's not
it's
like
the women, Carl. You know how it is, man. You know
I don't know, man. It's just like it is what it is, I guess. It's almost like you're the man. Like,
should it be? Should it be?
Should. I mean, but then also, like, do you want to be celebrated?
Absolutely.
As a man, like,
why the fuck not?
I mean, not,
why the fuck not? If I'm giving out celebrations,
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, me personally, I'm like, look, Father's Day is cool. Thank you. I know you guys love me, but don't spend no money on me. Like, I just let me have the day to myself.
But maybe it's not always about money though. You still want to feel appreciated.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you putting in work as a father, you're not doing it for the accolades, but it's good to get it. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely a pat on your back.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel you. Do you want the kids on Father's Day, Carl?
No. On Father's Day, I don't want to go out. I don't want all this big deal. I want peace.
Father's Day, I'm sure you can get a reservation anywhere.
Yo, I want to
because
that's disrespectful.
Shit open.
Everything's open.
Shit open. You can book the day up.
Yeah, you can walk in.
Yo,
you can book the day up.
That's so disrespectful, man. Come on, man.
It's the truth.
It's true. Probably, man,
it's a high sell on tools and shit like that.
You out there grilling on Father's Day.
You saying you go in there, man? Yo, we got reservation. Pick a seat. That's messed up, man. That ain't right. That ain't right, man. What about challenges of being a father?
Oh man, it's rough.
It is rough.
It's rough, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why you think it's rough?
You gotta say no.
Yeah,
it's hard. It be killing me when I say no to my son sometimes, man. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about the fatherhood, man. Like, and they so slick. The women so slick. They send them to you because they know you gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? So it makes you look like the bad guy.
Yep.
Right.
Big,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that 100%.
So,
being the bad guy, you got to be the one that says no. Like, it's like, your mom sets it up. She know it's a no, but she sets it up to where
she finesses.
Go ask your dad. So you're always the guy giving the no. Yeah. So it makes you like
you look like a bad guy.
All the time.
My son be like, man, you always say no. I'm like, nah. You don't notice that your mom send me when she wants me to say no. Your mom's, you know what I'm saying? She sends me in like, all right. She sends me in by sending you in so many words. Because here she goes sending you in, go holler at him. And now she's sending me in, you got to go say no. You know what I'm saying? Like that it's a double-edged sword, man, but that's one of my challenges, man, with it, man.
I agree with that one. And like if you're not together, with your kid's mom, then that's a whole nother challenge. Because depending on if it's in bad terms or not, you gotta fight. You gotta fight to be in your kid's life. If they don't want you to be.
Some people that's doing that.
Yeah,
I think my higher power, I don't have to do that with both of my kids.
But it's a lot of people that do.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that have to literally go through the court system because they're not able. They want to be in their kids' lives, but bitterness, angerness, whatever. The female doesn't want them to see the kid anymore. So some guys just give up, throw in the towel. Some guys, go really fight to be in their kids' lives.
Word.
But that's a major challenge, man. That's a major challenge, man. And if you are together, it's like Freak said, man, that coming across as the bad guy, man, that's a big deal.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, that's a big deal, man. So challenges for sure. Then with the technology, then it's like, man, you going up against. It's like you're battling the biggest thing ever. Like you battling social media.
Yep.
You battling all these different. Celebrity people,
celebrity dads you gotta compare yourself to, or also like inflation. Everything's fucking expensive today.
Yes, it is.
Like
man. Everything is
up. This is crazy. Like
everything is up, man. I went in the store to buy the ice cream. Remember the little ice cream, chocolate eclair, strawberry shortcakes?
Yeah,
for my niece and nephew. I went in there to buy 2 of them. Them motherfuckers was $5. I said, them shits used to be $35, then $75. They went from $75 all the way to motherfucking $225.
Same product.
Same product, dog. I said, crazy. Wow, man, $225 for these?
Yeah.
These shits used to be 35 cents.
It's great. And you also got to fight against, in these times, you also got to fight against just everybody. If you're a father that stands on principles and morals, you're gonna have to say no when everybody else dad is saying that their dad letting them do this or their mom letting them do that, and you like no because you got some morals that you standing on, and you're not just going with what everybody allows their kid to do because that's not what you want.
And then that's what's so crazy because now everything is so lenient to a sense that it becomes like. It becomes like a pattern that some people have that break the morals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm not going against my moral. And I don't care how old school you think I am, or you got to go with the times, Dad. Now times my ass. We ain't doing that.
You got to go with the times.
Point blank period.
Because then you find yourself saying yes, going against your better judgment, even though you know it's the right decision. You're going against your better judgment just because you don't want to go against what everybody else is doing. No, sometimes you got to be like, no, no, no.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
And you'll understand later. You'll
Yeah.
understand later
Yep.
when you get older and more mature. But right now, it's no. That's a tough thing sometimes as a father that we got to deal with.
Absolutely.
I think also as men, you know, having morals, like you said, like we got to deal with the whole entertainment industry with a lot of these gay characters they're throwing
Yeah,
on children.
that's
You
a
got to
big
block
deal.
that. You got to
Yeah.
watch
That's a
stuff
big
before you
deal.
let them. Like
Disney is wilding out. They wilding
Yeah.
out right
And then
now.
all of a sudden, it seemed like now they naming, like they letting us know these characters' motherfucking sexualities.
yeah,
and-
like Bert and Ernie.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We ain't know that.
We ain't need to know Bert.
We ain't need to know that. Since when y'all knew they was gay? Like, how long Bert and Ernie been around?
forever.
So y'all just now telling everybody they gay?
Yeah.
And they shouldn't even be faced with those kind of decisions at,
Yeah,
at
that's
young
just
ages.
corny.
Like, come on, let them be kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Our only thing was black or white.
Right.
I'm being real with you.
Yeah.
From the motherfucking characters, from the dolls that the girls play with. It's either you want a black doll or white doll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they start throwing the other ones in there, the Chinese, and the, you know what I'm saying? But now you got to separate. Yeah, that's the gay one.
Yeah, that's too much.
He the gay one. You
That's
know what I'm
too
saying?
much. That's too
Nah,
much.
who wants to have these figures around or stuffed animals, and all of a sudden we got one that's gay?
Yeah. Or you got
that shit is
LGBT clothes
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
for kids
Target.
and
Yeah.
Target.
Yeah.
Like why? Why did they have to even know what is clothes have to do
Exactly.
at
They
that
don't-
age?
they don't know.
Like stop it, man. We be
Pushing this agenda
We be just
on them.
reaching,
Yeah.
man, for this agenda. That's a big challenge, man. So
I even seen like little onesies for
yeah,
infants.
like
come
why?
on,
What does that
man.
got to do
Like,
with anything?
That baby don't even know what's going on in his
nothing
life.
about that, man. Like we got to stop. We just be reaching,
And that
like,
shit be coming from same-sex marriages, man, and shit like that.
We be pushing the agenda. And
Yeah.
that joint ain't right. That's a big challenge.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of challenges, man, for 2023. What do you enjoy most about being a father?
I mean, for me, having like my son, he's 3, so it's like I'm kind of like a superhero. I think he always like to climb on me and stuff like that. I like to like wrestling and stuff, like a little buddy. You know what I mean? My homie. That's my little man. You know what I mean?
You little my buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to me that's cool. You know what I mean? Like him asking for stuff, he needs help. You know what I mean? It just feels good. You know what I mean?
It's the little stuff for me, man. It's not always the big stuff. It's the little stuff to me. Like you may be having a long day or a bad kind of challenging day, and my youngest come in and kind of like just give you a hug, kind of like she just feel it, and you just feel that love, and it make you forget about all that other little stuff, man. And it put everything in perspective. And then there's also when you may not have the answer or know exactly what to do, but your kids look to you like you said, like you like you the superhero and you gonna figure it out. Like sometimes that feel good. And if you don't know or have the answer, it kind of puts that battery in you. Like I'm gonna figure it out though, man. Because my kids, they looking at me, they looking to me for that. So that's a big deal.
Yeah, I'd say both of the things y'all said though, but what else? When you say yes, that's one of the things I love, man. So when I say yes, man, the love and the happiness that you see in them, man, it be to another level, man. So I look for both days, man. It's just that when you say yes, man, it's like
That spark.
Yeah, man, it's like make you feel like damn, man, like. He really does love me.
Yeah, Dad. I knew he loved me.
I am appreciated.
So how we all different, we similar but different. We all got different kind of upbringings. But how you came up, did it affect you as a father?
From when I came up?
Yeah, like your upbringing.
Just for me, cause my dad always been in my life. Just that he had certain parts of his life that I might been excluded from, and a part of them may have been when it may have been bad times. He didn't want me to feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want my kids to feel what I felt in them moments. You know what I'm saying? So I just always try to be a phone call away, if anything. You know what I'm saying? But like with scheduling and everybody doing everything and the way that the cause for everything is going up, it's like you putting yourself in a position where you always busy. You know what I'm saying? You always working. So it just takes a real like strong mind will to put that time away for the kids. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, and to be there. And that's one of the things that I know my dad, like, he always wanted to make sure shit was right. You feel me? No matter what. Even when it was bad times, you know, like, he wanted to keep the bad shit away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because he know that I'm not used to seeing him in that light. He didn't like for me to see him in this addiction, or he didn't like for me to see him when he was out here just moving around doing what he was doing. He liked for me to see him and remember him how he was always a protector and provider. You know what I'm saying? So I just always want to protect and provide for my kids. You know what I'm saying? All of them. You feel me? And that's just how it is. And it's different. You know what I'm saying? And you just try to be able to step up and if not give, say something. You know what I'm saying? If you can't give something, say something that can make things better, man. Even some people that look up to you as a father figure, it might not be your kid. Maybe your nephew that got more respect for you than he got for his father.
That's a big deal.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just try to make sure, like, regardless of anything, you just be an adult at all times, because you look for father figures in anybody and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you look for ways to become a better father through anybody and anything. And one of the persons that I loved and I looked up to and watched his father, you know, how him being the father, was Tez. You know what I'm saying? He was like a solid father, and I looked for ways to, from what he had going on, instill it for myself. You know what I'm saying? And for him not to be here, you know what I'm saying? That comes back to the moments that we said that you know, at least your father's here. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, you know, cherish the moments, man. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely was going to bring up Taz during this episode, and I remember the original kind of episode we did on fathers, it was actually Tez's idea.
Yeah.
And just watching him with Chase and how, like, you know, how things with Chase his schedule revolved around things with Chase, and he was kind of the one kind of person that was kind of the closest to me that I knew that was really like a single father that really had his kid all, like, his kid stayed with him and he had him all the time. And he was really like the, you know, they use the term single mother. He was really like a single father to me. Like, he always had his son. It wasn't like split between mom and dad or anything. It was like he always had his son, and I respected it because, you know, it was times where he would come to record while Chase was at football practice. And he'd be like, I gotta hurry up and record because I got to go pick Chase back up.
Drop him off, record, then go pick him up.
So he was like, Chase was his everything, and he was super locked in as a father, and I always respected it. Like, because he worked hard. Like, when he went the extra mile to fight for that relationship, to fight for Chase to be with him, to fight for Chase to get whatever he needed, whether he had to work extra or whatever he had to do. Like, he made
jobs, side gigs.
He made sure Chase got what he wanted. And that's the definition of, you know, like we talked about earlier, like the challenges. That was a challenge for him, but he fought for that. Yeah. He fought for being for that fatherhood with his son, and I respected it, man. Salute, rest in peace to Tez, and salute to Chase. And thank God for his village that he has around him. A lot of strong people that's helping to fill that gap. But they can never be Tez.
They'll never be Tez.
They'll never be
Tez.
Tez.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, and I had to bring it up because when it comes to that, and me having a younger son, but unfortunately both of my sons stay with their mother. So for him to have that, be able to afford that, for them his son's mother to let him have that's special. A special part from her. Right. And, you know, and it always goes back to the woman, but we on the Father's Day.
Fuck that. On the Father's Day.
But, you know, it always go back to the woman somehow. And, you know, and for her to allow that to happen, then know like, yo, man, nah, I need that to happen is a good look, man. But and he's one of them guys that I looked up to, like, yo, man, I need to do this better, you know, boom, boom. And Sean too, you know what I'm saying? Pito too, you too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take something from all y'all, you know what I'm saying? And it's big, you know what I'm saying? And most importantly, it's all about that village that you say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm proud of my village, you know what I'm saying, that I'm building, that I have. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and it's funny because a lot of people that I kind of grew up with, it's a nice amount of people that are kind of, this is kind of sad to say, but they're kind of first generation great fathers. Like they had generation to generation to generation after fathers that were just wasn't in their lives. So they're like the first generation of a father that having a father and then passing that down to their kids. And that's a big deal. And for me, my dad wasn't in my life growing up. Like I thank God for my mom, and she did a great job as a mom, as a single mother. But at the end of the day, she wasn't my dad. I'm not one of them guys that like, happy Father's Day, Mom. Like, no, you was a great mom, right. But you wasn't my father. I have father figures that helped me along my journey, but my dad wasn't in my life. But the thing about it is I have a lot of friends and stuff that I grew up with, or people that I grew up with that had the same circumstance, and their life went a different way. And they had a lot of anger, they had a lot of frustration, and that caused them to go different routes in life because they didn't have that father figure. Me, I chose to take it a different way. I chose to just take it as motivation to when I'm a father, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to be a better guy than that. And that's what I did, but I can't say that everybody is different. And
everybody's situation is different.
Some people took that a different route, and that just messed them up in life, whether they got locked up, whether they went to the streets or different things like that. I just chose to say, you know what, I'm going to be better than that. And when I get a chance to be the father, I'm going to be a better father. That's my example of I'm going to be better than that. And that's what I was able to do. And and everybody's not like that though. So I took the having a father that was absent in my life, and I chose it, to make me better as a person. That's the route I went to go with it.
Right. For me growing up, I did have my dad in my life. Thank God he's still here. I just seen him this morning actually. He's always just been a stand-up dude. Always taught me good morals. My brother too. Just do the right thing. He's always helping people when he can. He helps me a lot now more than ever as a kid. You know what I mean? My dad always worked. He always like instilled in us, you have to work for what you want. You want this game, get good grades. You want these shoes, you got to do this. You know what I mean? And he's always just been there. So I could be driving home at 2 o'clock in the morning, catch a flat tire or something happened to my car. He'll pick up the phone and come get me. And I'm so blessed to have him in my life. You know what I mean? He definitely set the tone of how to be a man. You know what I mean? How to control your anger, how to be very calm and still, but also be protective when you have to. So my dad's the bomb, man. He's just that. But
your dad a legend, man.
Yeah,
your dad's a legend.
But also, my dad coached baseball, and a lot of kids, like a couple friends that I know of, like they always kind of looked at him as a father figure, you know what I mean? And
especially if they didn't have their dad.
Yeah. So it's like, to me, stuff like that just goes a long way. And like just those lessons, like he always says some funny catchphrases, always has some, like he's always has the answers to stuff. Like I'm like, Dad, I this. It's like, yo, why are you worrying over stuff you can't control? Like just calm down, relax. You know what I'm saying? And just having that backbone to fall back on. Like it's dope.
That's dope, man. And one thing is fathers. What I don't want people. I feel like some people do this, which I don't understand why. It's like if you got a great father in your life, like don't be embarrassed of that. Like that's a great thing. Just because other people that don't. Like if your father was great and he made a great impact and he was there for you, that's nothing to be ashamed of. That's what everybody wants.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. Just as a culture. To a certain extent, we hear a lot of negative stuff about fathers not being there, but we don't hear about the fathers that are there putting in work. We don't hear enough about that. We hear enough about the bad stories of deadbeat dads and all that. But no, if your dad's there, let's celebrate that. That deserves to be celebrated. That's the whole reason of this episode. Like, let's celebrate the fathers that's doing the right thing. Like, not the father, not like. Just talking about over and over again what people aren't doing, what the negative stuff. No, what about all the positive fathers that's holding it down for their families? That's taking care of their
a lot of
needs.
what it is, Carl.
That's
you know
working.
what I'm saying? What about them people that's in position, as Sean would say, as in coaching, things of that nature, that don't have kids?
Teachers.
That comes to and make them kids that they're working with their kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That can't have kids, that lost their kid. So you never know the pain behind somebody else's joy. So you got to always, just be careful and just be who you are and just be a positive, like I say, a positive adult for somebody to look up, knowing that they can look at you, be like, yo, he's solid. You know what I'm saying? I think that means more than anything, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to always be some arguments. It's going to always be some time that they feel as though you can do more, you can do, you know what I'm saying? Or you can do less, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But shit could be worse.
Right.
At the end of the day.
So then I was thinking about T. Warren. He always posts pictures with him and his students, black students. And I'm like, yo, look at all the minds that he done sparked of, I want to be like him. Like maybe some of those kids don't have their father in their life, and they're looking at him like
it's a prime example. But he's a father, though. You know what I'm saying? But he's a father, but I just know like a lot of kids that still stick with him after they leave.
Exactly.
And you never know what they going through, and and I think that's one of the most joyful things about him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he has so much fun with him. You know what I'm saying? And he's another person that you can look at and be like, yo, man, like. The relationship, how he builds relationship. How can you know what I'm saying? You can ask him. Yeah. But he's a piece of work too. So that dude's a piece of work.
Talking about your guy, Mr. Pritchard.
Oh,
impact he has.
Absolutely. Generational impact Mr. Pritchard had.
Rest in peace to Mr. Pritchard. For y'all that don't know Mr. Pritchard, Mr. Pritchard was a principal at an elementary school in me and Freak's hood. For 30 years, he was a principal.
30 plus,
and I'm talking about he was a principal there with some parents, and then their kids. Then their kids was his principal, and this guy had a super big impact. He had a basketball program. He helped out so many generations of kids that he just passed away recently. And this is an example of a positive male role model and what that could do. Every time I seen him, even if he didn't remember my name, he remembered me, and it was always love. And I let him know all the time, every time I could, I let him know, like, man, you a legend. Like, you changed lives. Like, everybody respected Mr. Pritchard. And he's an example of the power of a positive father figure role model. That goes far, man. And I think people like Mr. Pritchard and a whole bunch of others, coaches and different things, I think of the impact they had on me, and that actually makes me the kind of person I am today, because I have my 4 kids, my own kids, but then I have a lot of kids. I have a lot of nieces and nephews and cousins and all types of stuff that I'm also that father figure to them too. They look to me for all different kind of situations. I got family members that got killed. So now their kids, I kind of bring their kids in a little closer to me now, and kind of be that godfather. I'm a godfather to some kids, or just an uncle or nephew. Like it's a big window of kids, not just my kids. So I got my priority with my kids, but then I have all these other kids that I have a heart for, that I don't want them to go. Like, I feel like I got to help them on their journey. Because remember, I didn't have nobody like that. So I know what it feels like. So now I want to make sure I cover these kids. So the male father figure role models like T. Warren, man, all them kids that he be touching. I seen him. I went to his school. I seen how he touches the kids, how they love him, how they relate to him, how he does stuff with them outside of school. Like, he takes them places. He lets them get money, like does stuff where they can work and get money. That stuff's big.
Go a long way.
Very long way.
And some of them kids then graduated or different things, and they still are close with him. So that's dope. That's dope, man.
But the T. Warren we know is a piece of work.
The rapologist.
Shout out the rapologist.
But shout out to T. Warren. But
shout out to T. Warren, man.
Salute to all those coaches. Salute to those principals, those teachers. Just those mentors, those big brothers to a lot of these kids, that they recognize that kids got different life situations, and they're stepping up.
Especially coaches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially coaches. Yeah. In all these sports. You know what I'm saying? Black coaches at that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain respect I have for that.
Nah, they're changing lives, and that's a big deal, man. That's a big deal, and you wouldn't even understand like the kind of impact that they make. I don't even think they understand. They just doing what they do
just doing what they
sometimes.
love.
And then later you hear kids come back to you and say, "Man, you made this such and such impact," and you're like, "Wow, I didn't even know. I was just
doing my job.
I was just trying to do it. I was just trying to be a good coach,
trying to keep you out of trouble."
I know, man. You changed my life, and like those is great. That was great to hear. So salute to all those people, man. Salute to the fathers, but definitely salute to all those men that's out there just
making it happen.
Just making it happen,
on
man.
the front line.
Outside, on the front line, absolutely. Because it's front line work.
Yeah, absolutely.
With this generation, it's front line work for sure.
On the front line for other people's kids. It's not even theirs.
And when you even in the stepdad situation, like salute to all the stepdads, the real stepdads that don't look at the kid like it's just their stepchild. No, you my kid. Like salute to all them, because that takes that's a big type of
That's
man,
a tender situation.
Another level.
That's a tender situation. Tender.
Because it can be tough.
Yeah.
It can be tough. And
That's
then somebody even getting jealous, the real dad getting jealous. Like that's a tough situation. Yeah. So salute to all the real stepdads, man. One thing I like to say is, I ain't no half child or no half brother. Like, that's your brother, that's your sister. You know what I'm saying? You marry somebody, that's your kid, man. That's my stepdaughter, that's my stepson. Nah, that's my kid. It ain't no way around. Like, no, all these is my kids. We all together. That's what kind.
This my tribe, motherfucker.
It could be 10, 20 of them. They all my kids, man. That's how I feel like you should treat it though. But yes, definitely salute to all of those men, man, out there putting in work, stepdads, all of them, mentors, coaches, all of them, teachers, principals. Shout out to all of y'all, because man, I definitely, y'all are appreciated.
Yes,
y'all are appreciated.
We are.
And the value can be measured, the impact that y'all making in the lives. It can be. So thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, brothers, man, for sure.
Absolutely.
Overall, do y'all think fathers are unappreciated?
Yeah, we are. How many times you want to say that?
Black fathers or just fathers in general?
Well, let's go with black fathers then. You want to?
I think fathers in general.
I think fathers in general too.
I think fathers in general.
Yeah, fathers in general.
But black fathers have a different societal kind of. We got more to face in society. But yes, fathers
black people. Period. Got more.
Absolutely.
I think it's just like the small things that we get like unappreciated for, like fixing the internet or taking the trash out. This small shit. Like something go wrong with the car. They look at you like, yo, what's up with, or something break in the house, or
I call it the dirty work. Like
work.
We do all the dirty work. We like the janitors, man. Like we
Draymond Green.
If something happens, it's like, yo, Dad, fix it. Dad, you gotta fix this. And so I call it like we do all the dirty work. Not only that,
you get blamed first too. Shit, don't never sleep on that. They will blame your ass in a heartbeat.
Nah, I feel like we do all the dirty work. Like that's something break, it's our responsibility to fix it.
Definitely.
Something go wrong, it's our responsibility to fix it. I think sometimes you may get so used to that you may it's almost like you don't appreciate it because you just expect it to always be done,
and it better be done right.
Yeah, damn. But nah, I definitely think fathers are unappreciated.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I don't think it's purposely done, especially with kids and they're being young. Yeah. They're just so used to you being there doing certain stuff for them, like they don't know the other option. Until, like Freak said, life situations may happen, and then suddenly maybe that father isn't there no more. Then you like, damn, I was spoiled. I ain't realized how good we had it. Like if your dad gets locked up, or if God forbid your dad, gets killed or something like that, right, and you was used to having a certain relationship with your father, and then it wasn't there no more, and it's like, damn, like you really get to see, like, damn,
you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah, what I really had was something else, man.
Yep.
So
fathers are definitely underappreciated.
Absolutely.
And we not just sitting here like crying.
I know, ain't nobody.
Some ladies might,
it is what it is.
They might listen to.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, fathers. We get free Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
Can't wait.
It's all good.
We get free Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
Ain't that some shit?
Are there things you wish you could have done differently as a father?
Yeah. Always. Time, man. Time. Time for me. Always time. That's why I say, you get back to being so busy just trying to make sure that you providing for them and making sure that you got them, that it takes time. It takes time away from you and them. And I definitely say that for my oldest, because my oldest is in a different state. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Different ball game.
A whole different ball game.
Yeah.
But our communication is key.
I think it's different when I got 4 kids and it's a big separation in ages. So one of the big things I wish as you now when you get you got 21-year-old, then you got a 7-year-old, you got to experience life a little more. Mm-hmm. So when you get to the younger kids, it's kind of like you're more seasoned as a parent. You're more you got more experience. So it's stuff with the older kids that's like, damn, I wish I could have, like you said, spent a little more time and different things like that. But I was learning on it. Like being a parent is like learning on the fly, like
learning on the job,
especially if
shit, and them learning too, because you gotta realize once you see your situation, you got younger. Yeah. So now you get the older kids. Something happen, you send the older kids like, yo, go do this. Maybe call your little maid on the left.
But then also the older kids are like, damn, man, Dad, you ain't get that. I ain't get that treatment, but I ain't know yet. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was
exactly.
Figure it out.
And then for somebody like me, I didn't have the father. I didn't have that consistent father figure in my house to show me that. So I'm learning on the fly. I'm a first generation father, pretty much, like a family father, family father environment. So I had to figure it out. I had to learn it along the way, and now. I'm more experienced, and it's still a daily process. Being a father, being a parent, it's a daily process.
Yep.
Daily struggle. But
every day,
every single day, for sure. But I wish for the older kids. I wish I could have been like, damn. I wish I could have gave them more time. I wish I could have focused more on different things with them that I didn't know. Then I was just trying to work and get money and try to make sure they was good.
But you know what? I feel like all that comes back in full circle. Like, have you ever looked at your mother and how she takes care of your kids? Like, damn, did you treat me like that? I know my mom.
It'd be like it was more precious. Because that's her grandbaby.
Yeah. When they was
motherfucker, it's over for you. It's all about the grandbaby.
Yeah, when your parents was savage with you, and then they become a grandparent, they all gentle and nice,
it's like, where'd this person go?
Give them everything they want. You're like, who are you?
Like, for real.
Like, for sure, man. It's a lot of parenting is a process. So you can't beat yourself up on stuff you could have did differently. And also, kids, you got to understand, you don't always know the whole story of what
everything that's going on.
What your mom and dad had to go through, being a parent to you. So you may just see one side because they protect you from the bad side.
Yep.
So you just have this bad image in your mind, like, oh, my dad didn't do that, or even my mom ain't do that, but you don't know the whole story. So then you got this, this bad perception of your dad, and you didn't know what. He wasn't there for me. Well, I tried to be there for you, but your mom wouldn't let me. You know what I'm saying? So
she's telling you stories about your dad,
and you just grow up hating me, and you don't even know. Like, I was trying to see you the whole time, but your mom moved away. She wouldn't let me. Every time I tried to contact you, she wouldn't let. So you gotta
changing her number.
Know the whole story, man. I know recently. We did the Dear Mama episode on Tupac, and we learned that his father. That his father was alive and he wanted to be in Tupac's life, but he kind of got shut out. He was told that his mom told Tupac that his dad was dead. Yeah. So like he wasn't able to be in his life. And then when Tupac got a chance to know him and talk to him, he realized like, damn, my dad ain't that bad. Like, and it was, it wasn't your fault though. Yeah. So it's a lot of that's a celebrity scenario, but it's all types of scenarios like that in the hood. every day.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Every day. So I would say to the kids is try to get the whole story. And also, you gotta have a little forgiveness too, man. A lot of parenting, like it was young adults, man. Sometimes you have kids very young. You don't know no better. So,
everybody's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, have a little, you know what I'm saying? You can't be so mad at your dad or at your mom for different things. Understand, man, it was a struggle. It was a grind.
Yep.
They were trying to figure it out.
But then also I feel like you should try to figure it out and just, I mean, somebody got to be man enough to be like, let's figure this out, because tomorrow ain't promised to nobody.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine you hating your mom and then she died? Like, damn, I wish I should have just said I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Or I wish I would have.
Yeah, or you hating your dad, then he passed away, and you hear from other people that your dad was really a good guy.
I didn't know he did this.
Yeah, you didn't know he
went to school for this or did that, and it's like so many different scenarios. And
even if you did make mistakes, I would urge you to go talk.
Try to make it right.
Sit down with your dad. Make it right, because it also takes a big man as a dad to be like, you know what, I missed the mark, man. I'm sorry. I apologize for the times I wasn't there, or I apologize for not supporting you in such and such. Like, that also takes a big man as a father to do that too. But hey, had to get together and dialogue and have some conversation. Man, I forgive my dad for not being there for me. That was a big thing I had to do personally, because I needed that to move on and be a better father for myself. Like, look, man, I ain't tripping on all that. It is what it is. You missed the mark. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit there and be angry about that for the rest of my life. I'm just gonna
get over and move on.
I'm just
to be
gonna
a better
be
man
better.
for yourself.
I forgive you. And I suggest everybody else do that too. Find that closure so that you're able to go on, because that can hold you back.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
It definitely can hold you back, man. Do you think today's fathers have it harder or easier?
Harder.
I think it's definitely harder.
Harder.
Why?
Like a new, say like a, we
dealing with too much.
Say like a young 22-year-old father.
Oh yeah. Well, they got it harder than us.
Yeah.
Young fathers right now got it harder than us, but we got it hard as well, because we live in a different time, which we already stated earlier. Is the phone, the years of technology, and trying to guard your kids from certain things that try to protect them from these things that's being pushed on all these social medias, all these websites and everything that. All them things that we allowing our kids to get in their hands. The first thing is the phones and pads and shit like that. Yeah. So that's what makes it hard for me.
I mean, you got the media, and then you got the media pushing stuff. You got the technology. You got the social media. Then you got like stuff like bullying that we didn't really even think about.
Cyberbullying.
Yeah, you ain't really think about
the ball game.
We ain't think about that back in the day.
Yeah.
Now you got to worry about that. So it's a lot of different things you gotta take in consideration.
Damn,
sure.
I didn't think about cyberbullying.
I agree.
Damn, that's a whole nother monster.
Right.
Kids are killing themselves because they're getting bullied online.
Absolutely.
So as a parent, that's a lot. That's a lot as well, for sure.
Then on top of that, you gotta worry about these predators trying to talk to your kids on.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy.
It's
a
lot.
I had to make sure Carl didn't get bullied, man. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I had to look out for him.
Because he looked like the type that he might have been holding bad on himself. You know what I'm saying? A few razor blades laying around the hot tub. No, man, leave Carl alone. It's like, that's my guy.
Give him back his shoes.
Razor blades. Jeez, I'm glad I didn't do that, but that is a thing, though. That is a thing. That's real.
That is
a thing for sure, man. And man, the 20-year-old father, I definitely think it can be tough. It can be tough. It can be tough for the 23-year-old father, because man, we had it tougher, but y'all like. It's everything is just faster and faster and faster. Like, whew, it's tough, man. You got kids that 2 years old, they know how to slide and open iPhones and iPads and stuff.
Swipe the movie.
Order apps and stuff at 2, 3 years old.
Yeah.
They know how to order stuff on Amazon.
It's a different level.
Yeah, it's different.
At least
man.
my nephew, man. My nephew is a beast with these iPhones and pads.
Like Sean, you were talking about the music earlier. They know the music. They know the lyrics. Don't even know the ABCs and stuff, and know a rap song.
And then not only do they know the rap song, they know when not to cuss.
Word.
That's real.
And and based off the content that we hear on the radio today, like that's
hard.
That's just crazy.
That's
man.
hard.
Yeah, that's a whole nother ball game, man.
Well, it's a lot. 2023, a young father, man. Hey, man, I pray for you, young brothers, man, because it's tough, man. But you know, be encouraged, man. Don't
throw in the towel.
Just push through. Especially if you're in a situation where you like a single or you're not with the mom or whatever. I know it can be discouraging, but if you want to be in your kids' lives, fight for that thing for sure.
Absolutely,
fight for that thing for sure. They say it's 3 P's. They say it's 3 P's in fatherhood: provide, protect, and be present. How hard is it to be these things as a father? Provide, protect, and be present.
Well, I think providing is tough because everything's going up. So it's like, sometimes you got to work 2 jobs just to be able to provide.
And that allows you from being what?
Be able to protect.
No.
To be there.
Be present.
Present.
Being
present.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it take it's the it's the yin and the yang, man. It's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of broke present guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
That's a good point.
It's a lot of broke present fathers.
I mean, but there's also
and the mom is talking shit.
Absolutely.
Get your broke ass
do something.
Fuck that. We wouldn't mind that. See, you go to work. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's a tough balance, man.
It's
that's
a hell of a
tough
balance.
Because if you grinding and you getting it in to make the money, then you just miss everything that the kids do.
Yeah.
Then you're not there for them still. And then you're not there to protect them as well because you away. So
it has to be like a happy medium or balance or somewhere. Because I was watching
this. It is, and it comes up, and we all know them. Which we hate for it to just be that, but we all know them, and that's when it really matters. When it's something coming up, a graduation, a birthday, a sports event. You know what I'm saying? Is pivotal for you to be at them joints. Like
have to.
You know what I'm saying? Plays and acknowledgments. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got to go to that joint and then go back to work. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. But that's the way to, you know what I'm saying, to break the, to kind of, shake the barrier a little bit. To, change the direction of it.
Yeah.
Because if not, that shit like that.
Like what you want to do?
For real. I'm telling you.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah, but I mean, also like, what if you're like like a basketball player? You always on the road. You got all this money, but it's like, damn, I can't even feed my sons. I got to go to L.A. Then I got to go to Golden State. Then I got to go down to Sacramento.
Yep.
You live all the way on the East Coast.
Yep.
It's like, what type of dad is that? I mean, like
That's,
the funds are there, but you're not physically there all the time.
And that comes when you have to fight for that thing. Like you have to make the time. You have to set aside. And trust me, I understand. I'm pulled in a lot of different directions, and it can be tough. But you got to make that. It's times where the kids want to do something. You got to say, you know what? I gotta find a way to like make this happen, or be there for them for this, or it's little stuff like you said, them plays and different things like that they got on in school. They want to see they dad in the crowd cheering them on. That means a lot. Just just being present, like that's there. So all that money, all them extra hours, whatever you doing. If you're not present in your kid's life,
it don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing, man. It don't mean nothing. So find that balance. Find that balance for sure. But overall, man, what would you think is the importance of fatherhood, though? That's the theme.
I think the overall is just be a good dad. Just be there. Just be there
and to try your best to be the 3 Ps. I think overall, for if you doing your best in being the 3 Ps as a father, you fighting the battles of fatherhood. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's perfect.
I think they the battles. I think them 3 Ps is the battle, and the being a good father. You know what I'm saying? So
families, no matter what the media tells you, especially in this day and age, where they try to remove the male, the black man from the house. Kids need their fathers.
Absolutely.
Kids need their fathers. Fathers are important. Do not let social media, do not let the marketing of Father's Day or lack thereof make you feel like you're not important as a father. You are. Fathers are important. We're the protector. We're the providers. Like, we are important to the family structure, and they're trying to remove, like the Black Lives Matter organization, trying to remove us from the household. No, we are important. Or the independent women, their theme, like we don't need no guys. No, you
that
do.
Bullshit they don't.
Yeah, you do need the males, and the fathers are important, and that's the overall theme. Fathers are important. We mean something.
Yeah,
we are valuable to the household. Everything, when the head of the household is there, everything else flows right.
Yeah.
So don't let
those fathers that's not here and that's not present may, due to, unforeseen circumstances, is being locked up, or, like your relationship is not as good with, the kid's mother. Just keep fighting, man, and just always try to find a way to instill some knowledge or instill some great words and wisdom to your kid, whether it's a letter, a phone call, an email, anything.
Yeah.
A DM on social media nowadays, just anything, man. Just make sure you jump in that, because you never know. And it's a lot of people that don't have their father would love to have their father, So just, you got to do what you got to do.
Salute to all the fathers.
Salute.
Thank you to all the great fathers out there, everybody that's holding it down. We're not doing nothing. We're not doing this because we want accolades. We're doing this because this is just what we do.
Rest in peace to all the good fathers.
Rest in peace to all the great fathers, all the people that, during this time of Father's Day or whatever, and their dad's not here and they're sad about it, man. Hold your head. For all the kids out there that feel that get sad around this time because their father's not in their lives, hold your head. It's gonna be okay. Remember the great things that your father did, or your father's locked up, or either for life or long periods of time. Yo, man, hold your head. Salute to all the role models, the great father figure role models out there. You continue to do what y'all doing, brothers, man. Man, fathers, man, we just want to let y'all know, man, y'all all are appreciated, man.
Yes, absolutely.
We are all fathers here. We understand the struggle, but we want to just encourage y'all, man. Keep going. Keep
you are
going.
Not alone.
You might feel like nobody cares, nobody appreciates you, but trust me, man, you're going to get your time, man. You're going to get your breakthrough,
Stay
man.
fighting.
Keep fighting, man. Keep chucking. Man, rest in peace to Taz. Great father, man. A lot of great I know a lot of great fathers. That's a great thing to say, is that I know a lot of great fathers. I couldn't say that growing up. The households of
didn't know.
The households of the families of a lot of people I knew, there wasn't a lot of great fathers like Sean's father. Like there wasn't a lot of them for me growing up. So when I did see one, I recognized it and I appreciated it, man. So salute to all. I'm glad I can say I know a lot of great fathers now as an
that's
adult.
dope, man.
Let's keep that going. Let's keep encouraging each other, fathers. Let's keep on showing each other love.
Good dad gang.
Holding each other up, man. Sometimes a little conversation. I know sometimes me and Freaks had little conversations on the side, just, because we understand. You understand when you got different family structures, you understand, so you got to have them little conversations to kind of build each other up, man, and encourage us. So we understand.
To learn from each other as well. Because it may be something that I'm talking about that's bothering me, and you may got the solution for it. You know what I'm saying? You went through it already. You know what I'm saying? So you never know.
Yeah, and what's the saying? Check on your good friends or whatever.
Check on your strong
friends or whatever. Yeah, man. Like, you never know what they're going through, man. And as fathers, man, another theme is it's a daily struggle, daily fight.
Thankless.
They don't respect us. They don't respect us. So, giving motherfucking Nike slides and shit. Free Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
The t-shirts, the tie,
t-shirts,
packs of socks.
Yeah, pack of Hanes color striped socks. Disrespectful.
Get a screwdriver.
No commercials. I ain't seen no commercials yet.
Raggedy bacon collar t-shirt.
Let it be Mother's Day. Every kiss begins with A. All that type shit.
All the
you
restaurants
come around.
is booked.
Home Depot got a whole thread of new commercials. When it's time Father's Day.
Get your father some tools.
Home Depot and Lowe's, they got a whole new thread of commercials.
Yo, happy Father's Day. Salute to all the fathers, but not just for a day. Salute to all the fathers, period, man.
Word.
Thank you.
Yo, y'all are appreciated. Thank y'all. Salute to all you brothers, man.
We love y'all. Appreciate you,
love
man.
y'all,
Thank
man.
y'all too, man.
Y'all great fathers.
I'm a work in progress, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Hey, look,
Nah, you
man.
good, man.
Look, man. Just keep good. You putting in the work. Just for you putting in the work, let you know you there. If you ain't care, then that would be another thing. But I know a lot of dads that's trying their best, man, and that's all you can do. You can try your best, and then everything else is going to work out. You keep on giving your best, everything else is going to work out, man.
Yeah.
So fathers, man, salute. We thank y'all, man. Concert crew, we just wanted to give y'all a little love, a little motivation,
on Father's Day.
because we understand.
We understand.
It
was no way around this episode.
Nah.
Yo, honestly, I think we definitely should dedicate this to Tez, this episode. 'Cause he set the bar for me, at least, being like a young father.
Yeah, he started the Father's Day episode.
Yeah,
He set the tone of like, damn, like this is what it's like. This is what you should be doing.
That was his idea.
Much love to that brother, man.
Yeah,
I miss
man.
my guy, yo.
We miss Taz, man.
Yeah.
Great father. In this episode, in every episode,
Yeah.
man, we definitely holding you up, man. And every episode is dedicated to Taz for this moment forward. But he was a great father. I'm not just saying that because he's gone. He was a great father. He was a great father, man. Salute to Chase. And
He was rough on Chase,
Salute
too.
the whole. Yes, but sometimes you gotta be like
Gotta
that.
be like
love,
that.
tough love.
That's
yeah.
when you gotta be the bad guy.
That's
when
what
the
make
bad
that's-
guy kicked in.
That's gonna make him what he is. You know
Absolutely.
what
But
I'm
he's
saying?
going to remember that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though Ted is gone, he's going to remember a lot of that stuff because it was for a reason. It wasn't just for nothing. It was for a reason. So, man, yes. So definitely, man, pray for all those kids, all those sons, all those daughters that lost their father, that's out in this world now and feel like they don't got nobody to cover them now that their father's gone. And we praying for all of y'all. But again, happy Father's Day. Salute all you fathers, man. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Absolutely.
Keep going, man. We here with you. We understand.
We
the
ain't
struggle.
going nowhere.
But keep going, man. Concert Crew Podcast. Salute all the fathers. This is for y'all. We Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure you go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure you go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms. Make sure you go to our YouTube page. Man, the YouTube love has been crazy, man. But subscribe to our YouTube page.
Please hit that button for us, man,
At
when you go on
Concert Crew
YouTube.
Podcast. Please go subscribe. But thank y'all for everybody we've been seeing the difference in the views. We appreciate y'all,
A lot of
man.
feedback.
We appreciate y'all. And as we said, man, long live Taz, man. We're going to continue to march forth for this great father,
Absolutely.
man. We're going to
Yes,
continue
sir.
to hold you. We're going to continue to hold you down because you were a great father, man. Concert Crew Podcast. We here. We not going nowhere. Yo, Pito, hit us with the fader.
We outta here,
We
man.
out.
Let's go.
Fathers.